Before this video gets started, I need y'all to do one thing for me, one thing. You've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, so you kind of know what this video is about, but I need you to go down to the comment section and comment for me the shortest practice in terms of yards or meters, wherever you're from, yards or meters. I know there's a little bit of a rift between those two distances, distance type of measurements, whatever. I need y'all to go down in the comment section and comment just the distance of the shortest practice that you have ever done. On the way down there, or while you're down there, hit that like button as we get ready to look at a little bit of a snippet of the full podcast that I did with one of the brightest up-and-coming minds in swimming, Herbie Behm. What is the shortest workout that you've ever done with the sprint group?
125, yeah.
Just 125, the whole practice?
Yeah.
One length of the pool and then you're done?
Yeah, we've done that. We've done that, and we do that now normally about a week or two before the meet. That's what I'm referencing. They had a meet warm-up tour. It was like, okay, suit up. We have like a record board that we keep track of the fastest 25s we've done, and it's just suited 125, one shot, and you go. Yeah, and that's the physiology behind that is it's a max effort, and max speed is max speed. The stimulus for max speed is how fast you're going, not how many times you do that. If you do it too many times, the stimulus turns into speed endurance. There's kind of internal pathways that get triggered when stimuli are received by the body. So for that, we're trying to go as fast as you can. Also, I think there's a psychological side to it, to where in the meet, in prelims, you get one shot. If you screw that up, you don't get to swim again. Yeah. So I like that. And there's been times when people mess up or want to do it again, and it's like, no, you don't. Like, you're done. Yeah. That was your shot. And I think that's part of the learning process, and learning how to kind of going back to the suits and learning how to handle that stress of making it a stressful thing, making it to where your name gets knocked off the list. You can knock your way on. It's valuable to do it that way. So yeah, that's a pretty something we've done quite a few times. I've done that before, to where we do that with no warm up in the pool. So you have to figure out how to get yourself ready without getting in a pool. So yeah, that's kind of a stand. I mean, we have our max speed days that we typically do about once a week, are pretty much always under 1,500, maybe like about 1,000 sometimes total yards in the practice. And that's even in December and January when we're at like in our heaviest time of training.
No, nope, not in January and December. You got to be doing 15,000 yards every single time you look at a pool.
Yeah, because that's the stimulus in which we're trying to achieve on max speed. I mean, I take that a lot from Charlie Francis, who's a very famous track coach. He would kind of have a rule: if you win a PR in something that was a max speed effort, you're done for the day. And I kind of try and have that same thing, to where we're doing max speed. And yeah, sometimes it's like, okay, I'd rather go, still my just intuition sometimes like, okay, we need to do 8 of these and be able to repeat it. But that's not how the swim meets work. Because some kids, it takes 2 or 3 for them to figure out how to do it. And those kids might not make finals if they if they do that at the meet. So it's learning how to be fast on your first rep. Sometimes that's an organized warm-up. Sometimes that's not. Sometimes that's a good warm-up. Sometimes that's a bad warm-up that I'll even write to make it something where they're unprepared in how they feel going into the race. So I think that's the way in which we train, to where we're trying to give them new information. And it's like, you're not trying to repeat the solution over and over again. You're trying to solve problems over and over again in practice. So our job as coaches is to assign practices where they're learning new information that is different from what a lot of periodization textbooks say, to where it's like, well, no, you have to have more, like overload is just volume or intensity. Those are options, but it's also an option to change the way in which you're doing it, or change the approach you have leading into it. So it's it is a new problem that way.
That's right. You can take this practice straight to your coach and tell them that you only want to do 125 right down the pool. And then, no, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. This is a very specific thing for people that are at a high level of the sport. If you're a coach and you want to try this out and tell your swimmers you only have one shot one shot at going a max effort 25 as fast as you can, give it a shot. Just give them a little bit of information ahead of time. Listen to what Herbie says throughout this little clip right here and tell them why they're doing it. Tell them you only get one shot. You only get one shot at the end of the season. So we're going to practice it now. We're going to get reps in now. So at the end of the season, when you get there, it's a little bit easier. Hit that like button though. Subscribe if you want more videos like this to pop up on your homepage. And the full Herbie Behm podcast is coming out. That's right. It is coming out on Monday morning at 8 a.m. Central Time. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central Time on YouTube and on Spotify if you just want to listen to it and you don't want to look at our faces while we talk to you about swimming, about coaching, about, a variety of different things. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.